It's Anyango here again, hoping that you are healthy, wealthy, and free, and loving your life always and forever. So today, Yaleo, I would like to talk about, for those of us who are writers, those of us who love to write, but also for those who have an assignment that requires writing. Okay, so maybe not a project, or even if it is a project, I think this would work in both instances. So this is the thing, this is a trick that I learned. I'm in another program. Yeah, programs is what I do. I'm in another program called the Life Book, and what this trick came from them. I've actually mentioned it in a previous video, where you're supposed to go through 12 categories in your life, and in each of these categories of life, for example, emotional life, financial life, career, social life, and all this, you need to answer what your premise is, what your vision is, what your purpose is, and what your strategy is. PVPS, right? And they ask you to actually write this down as you're doing it, as you're listening to the video, audio, or whatever. So the trick that they give by a guy called Alex Urdu, and I just love listening to him. What he says, the best way to start something, you've been planning to write this story, write this blog, start this thing. So I haven't tried it in anything other than writing, so I'll give that example. But usually most tricks can be adapted to all situations in one way or another. You just have to flip it. Yeah. So he says the first thing that you need to do is just start, like put in the beginning and then put in the ending. Okay, so like you put in the title that you're going to have, and maybe the first paragraph, a kind of introductory paragraph, and then put in your ending, your conclusion. Okay, and then this kind of gives you that feeling of I just need to fill in the middle. I already have the beginning and the end, so the middle shouldn't be that difficult, even though we know that the meat in the middle the main part of it is the most important part, but at least this makes you complete, like something is done, so I have very little more to do. And in most cases, which is what has happened to me, in most cases, once you even start writing the beginning and you're getting into the flow, you end up writing a lot more. And I actually end up just completing it. So I get the idea and I start typing, and I'm like, okay, let me just put the beginning so that the next time I come to it, I'll have an idea of what I'm writing. And I just find myself going and writing and typing, and then I'm done with it and it's complete, And Jim Quick gives this example. He gave the instance of flossing, because we all know that flossing is important. We all know that we should floss. And he says, okay, just tell yourself, I will just go and floss one tooth. I'll floss just one tooth. Now, of course, by the time you've gone and taken out the floss and you've cut it and you've gone there and you've flossed the one tooth, you won't just stop there and say, okay, cool, I said one, and then you leave it. Nah, you'll end up doing it all, because it takes like 2 minutes and you're done, So all these tips and tricks from all over the world, from people, everywhere. But I think this is an important one, because it gets, sometimes we procrastinators like hello, my name is Anyango, okay? You end up putting things so far, you keep procrastinating it, and then you realize, dude, it's not that hard, it's not that bad, just start it, So put in the beginning, put in your title, put in the introduction, put in the conclusion, and in most cases you'll end up completing it. In other cases, if it's a longer thing, then you'll end up filling it in slowly. It makes it easier, So the next time you want to get to it, then you're like, okay, let me just fill in a little bit more at the beginning. Maybe if you're working backwards, so you fill in the top a little bit and fill in the bottom a little bit, and slowly, step by step, Schritt für Schritt, you'll end up completing it. But it's all these steps. It's ways of tricking the brain, right? And that's all we need to do. We just need to trick ourselves into doing these things. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that jam. Ciao.